thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. There's the whistle. How do you, Jim, see making a difference here? No question, that's a foul. Alcacer. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good ball. Plays it. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort. Barcelona certainly won't want to look back and dwell on that. It was a good chance, though.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Salah. Going through. Rakitic.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Now it's Mane. Mane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Steered out wide. Roberto. Massive leap! Aimed low and direct. Oxlade-Chamberlain passes it through. Mohamed Salah! And somehow it stayed out. Matip picks it up from the goal kick, and it's Mane. Nicely controlled. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Mane must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Alcacer looks to slip it through. He's got options out wide. Roberto. He's had a shot. Chan plays it forward. It's a decent ball. Mane. And Mane! Alcacer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Firmino, played out to the wing. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah! And that would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Matip did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Breaks on here. Faced. He's gone for it. Tremendous from Mane. First blood drawn.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Liverpool break the deadlock.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Jordi Alba. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Philippe Coutinho. And it's Luis Suarez. Liverpool still ahead by the game's only goal. Get a throw in. Barcelona have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Chan. Firmino with the ball through. Mohamed Salah has it out. What? It's Salah! Gets good distance on it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Liverpool need to hold on for a few more moments. So that's it. It is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Luis Suarez. Salah with the ball through. He's got away. He's on his Firmino! And that's been won straight back. And oh! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too. Liverpool have grabbed this game by the scruff of the neck and aren't letting go.
Great tackle, he had to get that right. Ter Stegen heaves it forward. Chan passes it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Luis Suarez. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino, good run. Where to from here? He's left his man. Firmino. Can he score? Mohamed Salah with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Keeper goes long. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. He's away! And the through ball is intercepted. Suarez with a delicate ball. Rakitic. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Brought forward. What does he try from here? Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Mane. Mane, massive leap! There it is! And Liverpool score first! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Liverpool head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're off again.
Liverpool going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Matip tries to get it forward quickly. Roberto. Alcacer. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Chan goes looking. Out to the left it goes. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Roberto. Messi. The shot's on! Just a whisker away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Looks to slip it through. Firmino. And a header! It's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Vidal. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Van Dijk positions
Barcelona
himself
showing
well and cuts
a
it
little
out.
more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
And Mane! Oh, and that should have been two.
Mane was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Sergio Busquets. Now the pass. Jordi Alba with the ball through. Boots it to safety. Busquets gets it back.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's it. Liverpool win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their...
That's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this? And Firmino! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Matip picks it up from the goal kick. Messi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Great leap! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona are doing all the attacking, and they've played some good football to boot.
And it's Luis Suarez. Busquets passes it through. Coutinho. Massive leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Barcelona have gone about their work with a real high intensity. This looks very promising.
Chan. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
This certainly looks up. Messi! That is terrific skill. It's Alcacer! It's bounced back off the post. Wijnaldum. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Luis Suarez, out to the flank. Coutinho looking to get on the end of this. Can he deliver? Can, great challenge. Rakitic. Who's he going to play in? Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Can with the ball through. He's through. Firmino! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Liverpool just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Messi. Rakitic goes looking. And now the breakaway. Looks like a good ball through. Firmino looking to get on the end of this. Alcacer. Messi. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Up towards the front line. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce.
Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez brings the ball forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Now it's Messi. Roberto. He's got away. Messi's cross. And he just whacks it away. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. Hits one! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Trout, can he finish? It's a goal!
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Barcelona break the deadlock.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Long ball, but not especially accurate. And it's Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba. Tries a through ball. Jordi Alba looking to get on the end of this.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Hits one! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Philippe Coutinho, played out to the wing. A chance to play it in. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Chipped through. Shot at goal! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! 2 up, and threatening to pull clear. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to...
And that is that. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learned from it all when they regroup. Things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Philippe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack, he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now the pass. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Gets wrestled off the ball. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Played out to the wing. And it's hoisted clear. Has a pop! Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona cannot keep hold of the ball. Looks to slip it through. Jordi Alba. Incoming cross. And that should be the keeper's. Philippe Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Messi. Alcacer. Where to from here? He's left his man. Lovely feet. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Busquets gets into the right position to intercept. Philippe Coutinho. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez brings the ball forward. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? It's Luis Suarez! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
rich defending, but that'll do. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Now it's Mane. Mane is on his own. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Philippe Coutinho. Van Dijk gets his foot in there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Firmino. Salah. He's got away. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Firmino did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Iniesta. Roberto. Wijnaldum with the ball through. Ter Stegen can claim that. And it's Alcacer. Messi. Steered out wide. Going through. Alcacer. Alcacer with the cross. Matip knocks it away. Iniesta. Jordi Alba. Goes wide. Coutinho. The shot's on! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Out to the flank. Now it's Mane, he's got away, and a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
That's the throw. Barcelona have decided now is the time to make their final change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mane passes it through. Surely he's... Firmino! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Suarez plays it out to the wing. A chance! Coutinho. And that's been levered clear.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Firmino. That's been won straight back. Paulinho. And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Got things underway. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, how can I ignore the Brazilian Felipe Coutinho, who delivers an awful lot for a little guy. Great imagination and guile about his work in midfield, and in attack he can punch considerably above his weight.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Chan. Firmino hits it! That is wayward.
Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Rakitic. Alcacer. Messi. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Philippe Coutinho. Luis Suarez.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Roberto. It is still 0-0. It's a loose ball. Firmino! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Firmino. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Matip plays it forward. Mohamed Salah switches it towards the other side. Rakitic. Rakitic. Messi. Roberto, he's left his man. Well read, he sorted that out. Alcacer, Sergio Busquets. Messi is fouled. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Messi! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Jordi Alba. Philippe Coutinho. Who's he going to play in? Looks to slip it through. Matip gets his foot in there. There will be a throw-in. Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. Van Dijk. Roberto. Sergio Busquets. Long and high towards the flank. Coutinho. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Alcacer really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
In with a header! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Into the channel. Alcacer is demanding it out wide. Roberto. That's been won straight back. Now it's Alcacer. Messi hits it! Back of the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
There's the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Barcelona grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way, and that losing...
Shoots! Top save! That shot was travelling. And it's hoisted clear. Iniesta, and it's Alcacer. Coutinho delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show...
Big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Oxlade-Chamberlain needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Played out to the wing, Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. This could fall anywhere. Lofted into the middle. It's a brilliant interception. Now the pass. Firmino plays it out to the wing. Decent looking, and Firmino! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful.